We will now hear from one of our undergraduate students, Aloha. Aloha has been an integral part of our department throughout her time in computer science. She has held numerous positions within the department, and those who work with her often describe her as dedicated, patient, and kind. After graduating, Aloha will be working at Trimble as part of their rotational development program. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Aloha Churchill.
Hello? Oh gosh, okay. Family, students, faculty, and those few audience members who are still expecting a basketball game. It's not gonna happen. Congratulations to the class of 2023. It has been said that the wisest things are said in the fewest words. Luckily, I do not have anything wise to say here today. Originally, I had compiled this speech to machine code, but after reading long strands of binary to the 5th person, there are now 5 less people who speak with me. So I'll stick to the source code here. Just like becoming an adult, it's hard to exactly say when you consider yourself a programmer. For some, it's when you don't associate a kernel with corn anymore. Or when you laugh at your first Vim joke. And yes, Vim jokes do exist. In fact, once you get into them, it's hard to escape. Maybe it's when you find yourself getting unnecessarily aggrieved, or when a business student says, you know what, coding is pretty easy. I write in HTML all the time. For others, it might be when you start indexing things at 0. You know, when you're standing in the front of the line, and the receptionist calls, "First person, please," and you look behind you and you say, "Hey buddy, get up there." But whenever you first considered yourself a computer scientist, or if it still has yet to happen, there's a second tricky thing to define. What is a computer scientist? Well, I did what we do best and Googled it. And apparently they are people who sit in blue-lit rooms with a slightly mechanical smile, usually either sitting next to a cat or at least wearing a t-shirt with a pun about cats on it. Unsatisfied, I turned to an unconventional place to look for an answer. Humans. My dad pointed out to me that the practice of programming had changed dramatically. Machine codes, punch cards, and a painstakingly slow feedback loop have been abstracted into readable languages with remarkable execution times. And the field of computer science continues to shift as ever. Edge computing, bioinformatics, and artificial intelligence have once again changed the landscape of computer science. Like any innovations, it's impossible to tell what the long-term effects of these will be, or how to best prepare to tackle challenges in these fields. However, the study and practice of coding not only helps to provide the contextual background, but critically is training to be able to adapt with the times, figure things out as they come along, and be willing to collaborate with peers from inside CS, outside CS, and now even with artificial intelligence itself, to innovate, think, and forge solutions to known problems and even more tantalizing unknowns. And just as the wise compiler saying that the fastest instruction is the one not executed at all, it turns out that the easiest speech conclusion to write is the one not written. Thank you, and congratulations again to the class of 2023.